Welcome to the Time of Your Life with the Baltimore County Department of Aging. I'm your host, Ethel Rasmussen. As always, the Time of Your Life is about sharing resources for living your best life and dedicated to keeping you well informed about the programs and services that are exclusively designed for you. You can also connect with BCDA through the agency's multimedia platforms that include our website, Facebook, the Time of Your Life Digest, Flickr, and Map, as well as an abundance of printed resources. For professionals, please consider the post on LinkedIn for current programs and services to share with your clients, residents, or patients, as well as professional educational opportunities. Connections to BCDA will keep you in the know, so please take advantage of our many options we offer. Today's show captures a well-known event that BCDA is so pleased to host called the Power of Age Expo, celebrating the show's 38th anniversary of supporting mature adults and caregivers, families, persons with disabilities, and professionals. Expo is a regional event that attracts attendees from Baltimore County, City, and other surrounding counties in Maryland, D.C., and Pennsylvania. You'll learn firsthand about Expo's wide assortment of information and resources, interactive displays, special feature areas, an impressive assortment of exhibitors and vendors, live entertainment, a silent auction, free health screenings, and so much more. Let's start the show by welcoming Young Tan, Director of the Baltimore County Department of Aging, who will share exciting information about Expo 2025, including all of the resources, services, and entertainment awaiting everyone who visits the fairgrounds on the last Wednesday of October. Director Tan, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Ethel. It's always good to be back on the Time of Your Life.
I know older adults, caregivers, and professionals in Baltimore County and the surrounding areas will be pleased to learn that the Power of Age Expo is returning for its 38th consecutive year. Can you please share with our viewers about what makes this event so special for mature adults in Baltimore County and beyond?
Oh, that's a great question. I think what makes the Power of Age Expo so special is that it really does two things. First, it's one of the largest events of its kind in the Mid-Atlantic. I learned that from you. It draws more than 6,000 to 7,000 people every year to the fairgrounds, and it shows how meaningful it is for our older adults, caregivers, and professionals across the county. But even more importantly, it's about reframing aging. I think it's not about just providing the services and support on that day. It's about celebrating the idea that there's real power in aging. And that ties directly with our department's vision of living longer, living well. As you know, that this is our signature event. We're in our 38th year, and it's a department-wide collaboration. And Ethel, you know that better than anyone because you're leading it. We've designed it so that there's something for everyone, no matter your stage of life. And for me, it's extra special because it's my first expo as director. I can't wait to be there on October 29th at the Maryland Fairgrounds at Timonium, where we can celebrate with the community and what it really means to age with strength and possibility.
Young, I'm excited for this being your first expo as well. Not only is the Power of Age Expo such an important regional outreach to empower the population our department serves, the event also functions as a vital fundraiser for the Seniors in Need program. Can you expand on how the proceeds from Expo will support this program?
Sure. I mean, it's such an important part of Expo, Ethel. On one hand, the show itself benefits everyone who comes through the doors, whether it's the resources, the health screenings, or the tools to help people live their best life. But what makes it very meaningful is that all the proceeds that we get from Expo go directly to our Seniors in Need program. That fund supports some of our most vulnerable older adults in the county with things as basic as medication, paying for a electric bill, or even just making sure that there's food on the table. For example, last year we were able to step in and help older adults keep their lights on during very difficult times and during the winter months. It's critical for those who need it, and we're just so grateful for all the support that we're able to put into this fund.
The Power of Age Expo would be nothing without the generous support of so many wonderful local sponsors and partners. Can you please express to our viewers the value of these partnerships?
That's right, Ethel. We can't do this alone. I mean, the Power of Aging Expo really wouldn't be possible without our sponsors, our exhibitors, our advertisers, our partners. What makes this event so unique that it's entirely supported by our community partners. We don't get any funding for it. So it's something that we're really proud of because it shows how much our partners and community value older adults and want to invest in their well-being. Thanks to the sponsors' generosity, we're able to create a true one-stop shop for attendees. Where else can you come in and get your photo ID for the MBA and connect with your local senior center, dance the day away, and then also get vaccinations for protection, and then even cheer on your favorite pickleball players. I heard that was like really exciting, and I'm looking forward to that. So the value of partnership is so big. They don't just make Expo possible, they make it vibrant, they make it diverse, they make it happen. And so just really, really appreciative of all of our sponsors and partners.
What a beautiful way to put that. We're now going to take a short break, but first I'd like to remind our viewers that Medicare Part D open enrollment period is October 15th through December 7th. BCDA's State Health Insurance Assistance Program, or SHIP for short, is available for assistance by calling 410-887-2059. When we return, we will continue our discussion about the Power of Age Expo with Director Tan. Welcome back to The Time of Your Life. I'm your host, Ethel Rasmussen. We now continue our conversation about the upcoming Power of Age Expo with Young Tan, Director of the Baltimore County Department of Aging. Director Tan, what can attendees anticipate when they first enter Expo's premises in the Center Hall of the Cow Palace building at the Maryland State Fairgrounds?
Well, Ethel, I have to say that I can't wait to be there. It's my first time, but I have not experienced it myself. So based on what I know and what I've heard is that from the moment you arrive at Expo, you feel an experience like stepping into Disney. That's what I've heard, and I'm really excited about that. You'll see the police candidates will guide you to the parking. You'll see county ride shuttles bringing you to the front door. We have friendly greeters welcoming you from our volunteer group. At the Welcoming Center, you'll get a free reusable tote sponsored by Johns Hopkins Health Plans. It's perfect for gathering all the great resources that you'll find. From there, you can move on and play games with our sponsors, AARP, connect with county agencies like the police and fire department. It's really creating a welcoming, fun, and meaningful day the first step you walk in, and it's exciting, just like Disney World.
It is. It sounds like attendees will have a lot to take in as they first enter Center Hall of Expo. What sort of vendors and activities can visitors find in the adjacent North and South Halls?
I think, Ethel, there's just so much happening there, and there's no way to list everything because Expo is packed with so many wonderful exhibitors and activities. It's a really great experience for all ages to enjoy. But to your specific question, the North Hall, a few highlights that come to mind. We have the Caregivers Corner. I know that our Caregivers Manager, Kathleen, will be on later to share more about that. There's also the Pickleball Championship, where players ranging from the ages of 60 to 90 years old will be playing. It's so much fun to watch, and it's really, really celebratory and somewhat intense from what I've understand. We're also showcasing a model smart home equipped with the latest technology to help people age in place. And I'm also proud that we're bringing back our Veterans Muster Area thanks to the Towson Elks and Baltimore County Commission on Veterans Affairs, where veterans and their families can connect with programs and services. And of course, our longtime sponsors will be there. WMAR with their on-air personalities, GBMC with their health resources, and the most popular stop every year I've heard is Pamper Yourself area with free manicures. There's just truly something for everyone, and that's just one hall.
Incredible. That does sound like a day in itself. Now, how about a quick overview of what can be found in South Hall?
Oh, the South Hall, it's just as exciting. Right as you enter, you'll find our vaccination clinics. It's really important to get vaccinated this season with Safeway Pharmacy. They offer a full range of vaccines, not just the flu, because most of them are free from Medicare beneficiaries. So please remember that if you haven't gotten vaccinated, it's a perfect time to do so. From there, you can also explore features with valuable resources from our partner agencies like the Department of Health and Human Services. BG&E is going to be there sharing their energy savings program. MVA and a box for those who need photo IDs. And one of the crowd's favorite is the Cuddle Shuttle. It comes every year and it brings people back to meeting potential pets and new family members, new furry family members. And there's plenty of fun too in that area. There's the Maryland Lottery, and local university students will host interactive games and health screenings. And lastly, I want to spotlight our senior center area. It showcased all of our 20 senior centers plus our virtual center, the Opal Center. If you've ever wondered what happens at a senior center, here's your chance to pick up materials, check out upcoming classes, talk to members of the senior center team, and really see if there's a location and a center that is best for you. So, in conclusion, I think that South Hall is just another place where you can learn and connect and just have a great time, all in one place.
Young, I'm told that BCDA's Retired and Senior Volunteer Program has combined with Baltimore County Volunteer Center to host a volunteer fair at Expo. Would you happen to have more details?
Sure. We're really proud of our volunteer program in the county. In fact, we are the department that runs the Baltimore County Volunteer Center, and it is in partnership with the RSVP program, the Retired Seniors Volunteer Program of Baltimore County. They're going to host a volunteer fair with community partners and organizations so people of all ages can come find ways to give back and share their time and talent. And we are just so excited to be able to recruit and answer questions about volunteerism in the county.
Well, that sounds like a whole fair within a fair. I'm sure recent retirees looking for purposeful ways to spend their time will enjoy looking more at these opportunities. Now let's switch gears and talk about one of the main draws to Expo, BCDA's Creative Arts Contest sponsored by CCBC, which features both writing component and visual art contest. Can you share some of the highlights of this past year's Creative Arts Contest with our viewers?
Well, I heard that this is a very popular feature at Expo. In fact, when I was doing my senior center tours, I saw members like getting ready for this creative art contest. And the art exhibit will highlight the 7 different categories of the show where Expo guests can vote for their best in show. The winners of both the art and writing contest will be announced on the main stage later that day. And I'm constantly amazed by the level of talent that comes through our doors each year. Last year, from what I heard, we had about 57 to 100 registrants, and it definitely speaks to the value of how engaged our community is around art and longevity. Some of the registrants were new and trying craft for the very first time and has now made it a lifelong hobby of theirs. And so it's just an incredible event and contest to be able to highlight talent and provide lifelong learning opportunities.
I can't wait to see all the creative talents on display in the Creative Arts Contest. You mentioned that the contest winners will be announced on the stage later in the day. Can you tell me more about the live entertainment attendees can look forward to taking place on the stage before and after the ceremony?
That's another great question, Ethel. The main stage of Expo offers continuous entertainment throughout the day. We'll be highlighting some of our senior center talent, tap dancing, line dancing, Zumba, in addition to a robust lineup of bands to get everyone tapping and moving. Additionally, we have our county executive joining us, whom will be providing welcoming remarks at noon. Honestly, I look at the main stage as the perfect place to be entertained, eat, rest, create a plan of where you're heading next. To visit other areas of the halls of the Cow Palace.
We certainly hope people think it's quite the day. It will take hours to truly see everything at Expo has to offer. Before we leave, Young, do you have recommendations for attendees?
I feel like next year, if you ask me, I'm going to have my own recommendation, but I think just based on what my team has shared with me, I'd love to kind of just share tips just for the day if I could. First off, come early. Have a plan, just like Disney World, right? Like you have a plan. You don't have to rush. Take advantage of all the wonderful areas that Expo has to offer. Wear comfy shoes if you can, so that you can walk for longer periods of time. Also, come fully charged. Don't forget to charge your devices, to take photos, exchange information, and just make sure that you're having fun. I think the last piece is always make a good choice when it comes to what information you want to share. If a company asks you to share information that you're not comfortable with, you don't have to do it. We at BCDA encourage everyone to be really educated as a consumer as well. Lastly, bring everyone you know. Bring your family members, bring your whole clan. Just make a day of it, and we're really excited to see you.
Those are great tips, Director Tan. Thank you for taking time from your busy schedule to speak with us today.
Oh, no problem. Thanks, Ethel, for having me.
Considering all the information you've provided, it's obviously there is really something for everyone at Expo. I'll look forward to seeing you at the 38th Annual Power of Age Expo. We're going to take a short break now. When we return, Kathleen Koenig-Stoffel, BCDA's Caregiving Manager, will join me to discuss all of the caregiving resources at Expo in the Caregiving Corner feature area.
I come here because I find excellent information about retirees, programs, and plans that might enhance or help me with me and my family.
I just had my nails done. I'm ready for the game on Sunday. Having a great time here at the Expo.
It was kind of fun to, now that I've retired, coming to an event and seeing, actually it was just more fun to talk to all the vendors. You know how older people are, we just want to talk to everybody, and it's like the insurance commercial. So just come next year if you just want a lot of vendors to talk to and have fun with.
I just love how everything comes together under one roof, the services and all the great activities, and it's just great. It's my first time here.
I enjoy coming here because of the amazing amount of resources. There is resources in education, there's resources in housing. I am just thrilled to be here. You have to make sure to wear some very comfortable shoes when you come, because you're going to be walking a lot and you're going to be talking to many, many vendors who are here. And I am just so grateful to the Department of Aging for creating such an event for many of our seniors who really need this experience and really need these resources.